Well, gang, it is the start of a new Let's Play here on the Shemp channel. Now, this is a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time, but I wish the circumstances were a little bit different for starting the Let's Play, because if you saw the last video, I was threatened by a mysterious being to play this. So, I love the game. This is Yoshi's Woolly World, one of my favorite games of all time, that fact. And we're going to start a completely new file. Brand new Let's Play because we finished the last two of them last week. And, I had no idea what I was going to do next, and it was... We're playing this. This is what we're playing. Because I do not want to be hurt. Lift here for the Yoshi clan is nothing but peaceful and leisurely. Life here, not lift. Life here for the Yoshi clan is nothing but peaceful and leisurely. Or rather, it had been nothing but peaceful and leisurely until... OMG! Okay, this is like the most threatening boss music ever. Holy shit! I mean, I'm scared out of my mind, gang. No, the Yoshis. My face look too bright. Is my face a little bit too bright? Should I close the curtains? Maybe I should. Is that a little bit better? Too dark now? Okay. There. This should be plenty. Well, I better get back. Toodles! I've had it with you annoying Yoshis. You know, it's been a very long time, it's kind of crazy now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever done a second file on this game. Ever. Because this game is one of the most difficult ones to 100%. Still, we're in 2026, 11 years, and I have never 100% in this game once. I've made attempts to do that every year, but I've never succeeded in doing it, because I've always given up. I've always given up on it, because there's so much collectibles to do. You have to find all of the yarn. There's a set of 5 of flowers. You have to get all of the gems, all of the stamps. You have to beat the level on 100% health, too. So there's just hoop after hoop after hoop you gotta keep jumping towards. So look at all those you have to collect. But we're gonna try our best to complete World 1 today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do 100% on this game. Because we just played through these for funsies. We don't do it for 100%. Because you guys... That would be here. We'd be here for years if I tried to do that. It just feels right at home playing this game. Very cozy, very relaxing. I used to love coming back to this game after a long day at school. Back when I used to be in school. So you gotta look everywhere in this game. You can't leave any stone unturned. Because exploration is like the biggest part of this game, is like, check everywhere. There's like secrets you might not even have known about if you didn't look there. And all of the stamps are hidden in gems like that, so they blend in. And for a game that came out over 10 years ago, still one of the most gorgeous games I've ever laid my eyes on. I mean, hopefully it translates well on my capture card, but this game, let's just say it is gorgeous. Like, there's so many little minute details that you can see here. And the major difference between this and like New Super Mario Brothers is that there's no timer on here. So you are free to explore, no time limit holding you back. Be able to take your time, look everywhere, goof around with the level design, whatever you want to do, you can do that on here. Oh, that was really satisfying to do. So I'm making good progress so far. I have full health. I got every yarn piece that we were missing. I don't think there's any way to tell if there's a stamp yet. Yeah, there's no way to tell, because I think on the 3DS version it shows a little stamp icon on the gem itself. But I don't think it did that here, because all of those look the exact same to me. And you know, I didn't even notice this, because since this is file 2, this is my second file that I just started for this video, we're playing as a pink Yoshi. And I didn't know that, because I've literally never started a new file in this game before, so that's very, very interesting. Okay, so there's the third thing of yarn. There we go. I don't think that pipe's useful at all, so we're not going to even attempt to go in there. $14 stamps already, not bad. And yeah, just as I thought, this pipe doesn't do anything, but... Once again, there's just so many secrets in this game that you kind of have to take every pipe and look everywhere. In this game, if you think it's like a kid game or whatever, it gets pretty damn gnarly in the later stages of the game. It's pretty hard, especially those bonus levels. Like, those are some of the hardest levels I've ever played in a Mario series game. Because yes, Yoshi's still Mario, even if Mario's not here. I think that's why I grew so attached to it as a kid, is because it was very, very similar to Mario. Plays very similar. It's still a platformer at the end of the day. Because if it had like a radically different gameplay style, I don't think 10-year-old me would have liked it. But when I was a little kid, it reminded me a lot of Mario, so that's why I was able to play it and enjoy it as much as I do. And why it's on my top 10 now. I mean, it's always kind of been on my top 10, but it's only been in like the 2020s that I actually finally grew to appreciate it once I was able to replay it after all those years of not having it. And yes, the coffee makes a return for the Yoshi's Woolly World series. But as I was going to say, I have a very, very interesting history with this game, because I got it, I'm pretty sure I got it on launch day in 2015. I got the bundle with the Yarn Yoshi amiibo, and I got the other two Yarn Yoshi amiibos. So I was fully decked out with Yoshi's Woolly World on launch day. Like, I was fully into it. But like, once we moved houses over here in 2017, I fell out of Nintendo. I fell out of Mario. I didn't really play that much of my Wii U. Like, when I moved to this house, I literally kept my Wii U in my closet over there for like the first year of living here. Because that's how much I was just out of it with Mario and stuff. And I sold like 80% of my game library. So I sold Yoshi's Woolly World because I was a dumbass. And wait, actually, okay, I'm kind of getting my timeline mixed up here. So we moved in February 2017, which is also the same time frame that the 3DS version of this game came out. I got the Poochie amiibo from that bundle, so I did get the 3DS version on day 1 too. So it must have been a few months later in 2017 where I fell out of Nintendo stuff. But, so I didn't have this game for a very long time. It was from 2017 to 2021. I think I got Poochie, the 3DS game, for Christmas of 2021. Again. So that is the stretch of time that I didn't have this game. So 2017 to 2021, I only got the 3DS version, and as much as I love my 3DS, it's like very hard for me to like have a serious gaming session on the 3DS these days, because I like having a real controller in my hand and playing it on a television set, and my hands are pretty big for a 3DS, so it's not the most convenient way to play games for me these days, even though I love the 3DS very much and have a lot of memories with it. So I didn't play the 3DS version of this game as much as I wanted to. And I think it was either in 2023, was it? I think it might have been 2023 that I finally got it again for the Wii U. It was either 23 or 22 where I got it again. And even now that I have it on the Wii U, I have my phases, you know? Like, I don't play the Wii U very often, but when I get in the phase of something, I will come back and play it a couple of times a week. For like 2 or 3 weeks, and then once my phase ends, then I won't play it again, but that's pretty much how I am with this game. I love this game to death, but I only play it when I have an extreme phase of it, when I have that urge to play it. But it is going to be very fun to play this for all of you on camera for this YouTube channel. Because I've always wanted to play it more. It's just more of an internal battle with myself and the motivation to play these older things. Like, the want to do it is always there. But the effort, I need the motivation. Because I have a lot of things on my Switch and Switch 2 that I play every single day. Nearly every single day, so it doesn't leave much time for me to come back to all these older things that I used to love as a kid and still love now. But it's going to be a great time playing this one, even if it is a pain in the ass to 100%. And you know, this is my most wanted game on the Nintendo Switch 2, is Yoshi's Woolly World. Like, even before Mario Galaxy 2 got ported to the Switch, this was the game that I wanted the most. And there's many reasons for that. I mean, I obviously love Mario Galaxy 2, but I mean, everybody already knows how good Super Mario Galaxy 2 is. Like, it's a near 10 out of 10 game. Everybody's played it already. We know how good it is. This game is stuck on the 3DS and the Wii U. The general population doesn't really know how good this game is, how much of a hidden gem that it is. So I feel like having Woolly World on the Switch would be better for society because they get to experience it, and it gets to touch so many more hearts like it did for me. Because Mario Galaxy 2 is already beloved. Like, I want this game to have a chance to become beloved by the general population and not just the hardcore Wii U people like me. Because it might genuinely be the best 2D game I've ever played. Like, objectively speaking, not even with nostalgia. Because my favorite 2D game is still New Super Mario Bros. DS, but I'm pretty sure the best one is this one that I've played. Like, it's just so darn creative and charming, and the art style. I mean, look at how beautiful this game is. So many beautiful things. And the music too. This is one of the best sleeper soundtracks that not many people talk about or use in videos. Like, I try to use it a lot, but one of the best gaming soundtracks I have heard from Nintendo. Like, listen to this bop right now. But I am really curious to see how long these episodes are going to be for us. Because one dome in Super Mario Galaxy took us like an hour and 30 minutes. They were pretty long episodes. And these levels are pretty long too. But honestly, I don't think it's going to take us as long. But I'm just going to take my time and look for all the secrets, all the gems. Very easygoing game. Like, I doubt you're going to see me ever rage at this game. Because it's also just too cute to rage at. Like, I don't want to get mad at this game. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is a stamped one. And once again, there's no indication of that. There's no logo or anything. Yeah. So I guess that's purely a 3DS feature. And here we're going to go into one of the transformation rooms now, the very first one in the game. Excited to see what this one's about. I feel good. I feel very lively and happy and excited to do this one. Umbrella Yoshi. Open the umbrella with A. A! Like, this is scary because I don't want to miss any gems here. You know, those big gems scare me because I'm afraid they have a stamp in there. Like that one does. Okay, I don't know if there was a... Oh, okay, I think I got it. Short-term memory, but... I'm pretty sure there was a yarn thing in there that I got. I hope. This was a very fast-paced thing. I honestly don't remember if I got it or not. Perfect time of the year to play this too. Like, this is my go-to Easter game. Easter just passed a couple of weeks ago, but still, it's still the same springtime vibes. Even though I consider it a springtime game, I mostly play it in the winter for some reason. I think it's because I'm always going to associate it with Christmas, because I got it for Christmas in 2021. And I played it a ton those first couple of weeks after Christmas, so I kind of associate it with winter, even though it's like the perfect spring game. Every year I try to play it during the spring, but again, the whole motivation thing. Like, you look, you can even see the shadows on the yarn in the background. Like, that's how detailed this game is. And I just imagine how much more beautiful it would look if it had like a 4K upscale on the Switch. That would be incredible. And that's another thing I love about doing these Let's Plays, is that it allows me to like fully appreciate it even more. Now that I can play it for all of you, my Shempists, and I get to notice all these tiny little things and talk about all my memories with it and why I love it so much, etc., etc. How many? Okay, I only need one more gem, so let's hope to God one of these is it. Ooh, there we go. Now we got the full sweep. Hell to the yeah. And I think every time we get a full sweep, we get that bonus game too. Pretty damn good start, I will say. Having a lot of fun so far. I hope you guys are too. Okay, so we gotta shoot yarn of these. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get all of them. So, hopefully that one doesn't come back, because that was pretty hard to get, shooting him. I mean, I much preferred the first bonus game than that. And if you're wondering what controller I'm using this third-party PDP GameCube controller. It's supposed to be like a, what are they called? A Classic Controller Pro for the Wii, but it's in the shape of a GameCube controller because this was released for Smash Bros. For Wii U. But this is essentially my go-to Wii U controller whenever I play something that doesn't require a Wii remote by itself. Because I've always really wanted the Wii U Pro controller, but I've never wanted to go out of my way and invest that amount of money because, like I said, I don't really play the Wii U as much as I want to. So I just don't really see a point of spending like $60 on a controller that isn't being made anymore for a console that I don't use as much. Like, if I was able to get the motivation and the discipline to actually play the Wii U regularly, then maybe I would get a Wii U Pro controller, because I've always wanted to hold one. It's just that they're not very common anymore, and you can't find one brand new. And like, I don't know if I've ever said this on the channel before, but I'm actually a germaphobe. I hate germs, and I don't think I would ever use a pre-owned controller from anybody. So I would rather not have it than buy a used one from somebody, because I don't know where they've been. I'm not getting those germs on me. Like, no matter how much Clorox wipes I use, it still wouldn't... It would still give me the ick, as they say. Okay, I'm pretty scared of this level because there's a ton of foam. As you can see, our sponge. And I'm worried there's going to be a lot of collectibles behind these sponges. So I'm going to have to get a lot of yarn and all that. So, okay, there's the stamp, so that's good. I wasn't around back then on this channel in 2023, but when Mario Wonder got revealed and they did all those badge things, like, I was the first one to point out that this is from Yoshi's Woolly World, because it's literally the same thing. The whole badge system and giving you abilities in the level. Like that, yeah, that's from Woolly World. And nobody was pointing that out but me. But we need to give this game the flowers that it deserves. So Wonder got that from this game. Maybe this game got this from another game before it, because this is the only Yoshi series game that I've ever played fully. So maybe it's a staple of the Yoshi series, but I don't really know. To have badges like that, but I know this game does. And Mario Wonder did, and that was the first thing I noticed when I saw them in Mario Wonder was, hey, that's what Yoshi's Woolly World did. And nobody talked about it but me. That's okay. Because my goal with Shempism is to promote the advancement of Super Mario Galaxy, of Dry Bowser, of Yoshi's Woolly World. There's a lot of different components to Shempism, but Yoshi's Woolly World is a big part of that ideology. And And that's another reason why this Let's Play is so important, because it can help draw more eyes to Yoshi's Woolly World, hopefully, and encourage more people to play it, to buy it, and spread Shempism even further. Okay, so I have no yarn balls here. There's literally been no enemies for me to eat, so I'm gonna assume that there's nothing in there. So let's go ahead. Okay, now we're good to go. I got those little plant things from Mario Bros. 3 there. That's pretty cool to see those. Okay, I can't jump up there. I don't know what's going on. There we go. You know, crazy thing that I've noticed is that Yoshi barely gets any sound effects, like, ever. Because as you guys know, we just finished playing another Super Mario 3D, which is made in the engine of 64DS. And though these Yoshi sound effects have literally been used since then, like, these sound effects are still from 64DS, and even before that, potentially. So all of these Yoshi sounds like more than 20 years old. And they're still using him on Nintendo Switch. I know Yoshi's starting to get a lot more sounds from, like, Mario Wonder and Mario Kart World, but, like, I'm pretty sure even, like, on Mario Tennis Fever, he still has the same old sound effects. Like, it's crazy how little Yoshi, such an important character, gets so little new voices from Totaka. That trend has been getting better though, so I will give him credit for that, for recording new ones in recent years, but for like the entirety of the GameCube, Wii, and Wii U era, it was literally the same 5 sound effects that they used for everything. Even in Crafted World, they ripped all the same sounds from this game and just gave them to him, with no new ones recorded. It's very fascinating. Just makes you wonder why that is. Like, they always record new ones for Mario, Luigi, and all that, but they recorded a ton of new ones for Donkey Kong because of Bonanza. But that's also because they replaced his voice actor, I'm pretty sure. From what I know, the longtime Donkey Kong voice actor was replaced in Bonanza by the actor who did the Japanese dub of the Mario movie. So that's who does the voice in Bonanza, is movie Donkey Kong from Japan. And I didn't even notice, because before Bonanza, I was never a Donkey Kong guy whatsoever. I thought they sounded the same. But I guess they did replace Donkey Kong's voice actor with the movie one. Which I never support the replacement of voice actors. But I think the new guy did a great job. I didn't even notice. But yeah, as I was saying during this rant about voice actors, I hope Yoshi continues to get more new voices. New voice recordings by Totaka. Because they can't keep using the same flutter jump noise for 30 years at this point. So I'm gonna check and make sure there's nothing up there. I wish all the yarn balls were that big. That would be a lot more useful to me. But unfortunately, most of them are small, so gotta make do with what I got here. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem. Maybe not, I guess. So I have gotten hit a couple times, which is a problem if I want to do this 100%. Hopefully there's a checkpoint flag soon. Also forgot to mention, this is one of my favorite pieces of music in the entire game. Like, I listen to the song in the shower, that's how good it is. Like, it is a bop. Or it slaps, like the kids say. Yeah, I keep getting hit here, which is not good, but I'm gonna have to... Okay, I guess those things respawn. Gotta make sure there's nothing up there, so I'm gonna try to get more yarn. Thankfully there is a basket here, so... Gonna go ahead and collect more because better safe than sorry. And I think I've explored everywhere that there is to explore in this part, so the camera ain't moving up, so I guess there's nothing there. Okay, these things have a really cool name. They're called frame chomps. Because on the other levels that we're gonna do in the future, you can actually eat the yarn off of those things. And they have like a wire frame on them. So that's why they're called frame chomps. I'm not sure if there's a different name for that version that has the yarn on it, but I know the wire ones are called the frame chomp. There's a piece of info for you. Okay, there is something up there that I didn't see, so gonna have to make our way up there. Hey. Wow, we got all of those already. I had no idea. I wasn't really keeping track of those, but I guess I did. Okay, there is an invisible... Okay, I keep getting hit by these things. So I did miss something. You guys saw that too, right? There's something up there, but I don't know how to get there. Wait. I think I know what to do, if I remember correctly. There we go. Wait. I did that already. So how do I go to the other area then? Or do I have to push this thing all the way in? And it spawns something for me? Maybe? How did I guess? Right in front of me the whole time. So cross my fingers that that flower was in there, because I'll be screwed if not. There we go. Haha, very satisfying to get all these. Okay. I'm good on everything except the health. Because I'm pretty confident that the final gem is going to be near the gold pole. So... yeah, I'm pretty much good to go except the health meter. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would have been hearts, but I was wrong. And here's where our final gem will be, as I predicted. Okay, I think it's a flower thing. If I get all the flowers, then it does a bonus game. Can't tell how long the runtime's been. I think it's either 27 or 37 minutes. Love this song too. Okay, I don't know what I should do. Should I speed run this level to get all the hearts, or should I just let it go? I don't know what I should do. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Circus Yoshi. Ooh, there's our first tower. Okay, so not having that heart, that star there's gonna bug me. Should I switch to mellow? I think I should switch to mellow. Because I think switching to mellow mode gives you 20 hearts to begin with. So I'm just gonna speed run through this like crazy. Because we got all the collectibles, so there's no, I'm not missing anything by not doing that, so. Okay, yeah, I have full health, so we're good. So much for my speed run. You know, there's a tiny thing that the 3DS version I think does better, and that's how the mellow mode works, because you get those cute little Poochie Pups with you, and they basically act as like infinite yarn balls that you can throw at anything. Oh, that was that was close! That piranha plant, I didn't want it hitting me. those little cotton ball things, those turn into those flowers that kept hitting me last time. So I gotta avoid those at all costs. I'm terrified those are gonna fall on me. Okay, doing good. Fingers crossed. Stay away from those. I want nothing to do with those flowers. Yeah. They turn into those somehow. And if you guys couldn't tell, another thing that the mellow mode does is it makes the yarn balls go slower. So I guess if you can aim better. But I'm just doing this to be safe because I don't want to accidentally run into a piranha plant and screw up the whole run. Kind of interesting now that I think about it, like, this was a pretty short level if you just speed run through it and don't try to get all the collectibles. The collectibles and getting 100% is what really pads out the runtime on this, which I think is a good thing because I love exploring in these games, especially this one. And it gives you a lot of reasons to want to come back so you can get all the stuff. A lot of replay value, I guess you can say. Okay, we're going to turn mellow mode off now because I am not a wimp. I only did that for the hearts. So we're going back to classic Yoshi for the rest of the game. Unless I need to speedrun something else in the future, but hopefully it doesn't have to come to that. This tower soundtrack is one of my favorites in the game too. And those were Monty Moles in there, if you didn't know. One of the things that kind of scares me about this game is that there's so many of those invisible yarn clouds that just pop up that the only way you're gonna know if they're there is if you just experiment, trial and error, and like shoot a yarn ball up there. And I'm gonna have to backtrack because I don't want to miss any of those clouds, so. It's not what I wanted to happen, but still the beginning of the level, we can get more hearts, it's okay. It's pretty funny too how every enemy on the screen just gets wiped, turns into a heart. That's kind of funny. So here's our first look at how lava is in this game. Very funny how it's just a sheet of wool like that, but it looks gorgeous. Very charming. I'm pretty sure the Yoshi we're trying to knit here is like a Monty Mole Yoshi, if I remember correctly. And I keep making those tiny mistakes with the hearts. And this is one of those levels that I really do not want to speedrun. Especially at the boss battles. Because the boss battles are very unpredictable and you can make it all the way through You could have a great run, but then you could mess up at the boss battle and it wouldn't ruin my day, but it would. It probably would ruin my day. This is a very difficult thing to do because, as you saw right there, I jumped right past it. That thing shoots you way up. So I might only be able to get that with a yarn ball. So let's go back down and try it again. I mean, that's all we can do is try again, right? That was too close! There we go. Gotta think outside the box in this game. Gotta use the old noggin. Okay, I did not mean to throw that. That was a mistake. See, it's those things that always scare me. Okay. I went quiet there, but I'm trying to make good progress without... One of my big mistakes last time around for these Let's Plays is I keep talking so much that it ruins my run, and I end up making a silly mistake that I wouldn't have made otherwise. So we're doing pretty good on the flowers. I'm a little bit concerned about those gems, though. Only have 12. Even though I'm pretty sure I've collected every gem that I've seen so far. Okay, there's 13 that I have, so I don't know. So I'm guessing since we're at another checkpoint that there's still a little bit of level left for me to try to make up for it, so hopefully there's 7 more in here. Always gotta check those. Yep. Nothing there. We did that already, so. That's so close! Oh my god! Okay, so there's one more of those for me to get. It's actually pretty stressful because I'm trying so hard not to get hit here. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd be raising my voice at all for this game, but lo and behold, I am. Because it's kind of scary at points. Running out of yarn balls too. Thankfully, there's this basket for us. Oh, this is so scary. Nothing up there. Son of a... no. Okay, thank you, thank you. Just enough, that was just enough hearts. close, gang. I'm nervous because I forgot how to fight this boss. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Son of a... Okay, I guess yarn balls don't do anything in this boss battle. Do I have to ground pound him or do I just stomp on him? Okay, just stomp. That makes it a lot easier. I was trying to ground pound. Silly me. Get away from that. Oh! That was... I was a pixel away from getting hit. Oh, thank God for that. That was scary, gang. That was scary. Did I get all the stamps I didn't check? Okay, yes, I got all the stamps. That's a relief. Oh wow, we're at 52 minutes. And we're barely halfway through World 1. You got a new power badge. Yeah, halfway through. Naughty Windmill Hill. Okay. See what this one has in store for us. I remember the music being really good on this one. Oh yeah. Definitely remember this track. Very calm and soothing after all the stress that last tower put me through. So you gotta make sure you spawn all of those so you can get all the gems on them. There's our first flower. Took out 2 birds with 1 stone there. Very satisfying to do that too. Just wanted to make sure there was no cloud in the middle of the... On top of the windmills too, you gotta... Yeah, see, there you go. I would have missed that one if I didn't look. I'm curious what that Yoshi is going to be once we knit him. So far we have one black, one white. And I ran out of yarn, so... Nothing up here. Well, hey, at least I can get more yarn over here again. You know, this art style, it's just, I just wish they, I wish they made a 3D Yoshi game out of this art style, like 3D Woolly World. Can you imagine that? Because the entire background is already 3D as it is. And you can see how beautiful it looks. So just imagine like a full grassy 3D plane in this art style. Okay, I don't know how I lost that much health right away. I don't think I got hit by anybody. Oh yeah, I think we start off with 10 hearts. And you gotta build your way up as regular Yoshi. So I guess that's what it is. Because you definitely do not start off with full health as regular Yoshi. There we go, now we're on Easy Street. Never mind. Son of a... No! Well, that's what happens when you die in this game, if you're curious. Very first death in the Let's Play. I'm only going back here to get some more yarn. So I'm definitely concerned now because I'm worried there won't give me any more hearts before the end of the stage. And I'll have to speedrun through this one again, and I don't want to do that because these levels are pretty long. And we have those little flying fish things too. Okay, thankfully these come back, so that's good. Third flower. It's nice. And yes, I see that pipe there. I'm just getting all these things first. My aim sucks today. Oh, Nelly, that was close. So, am I screwed? Do I have to come back down here? What the hell was that about? Well, I'll go back down now that I have all this restocked. Since I wasted them all trying to get this pipe in the first place. Okay, thankfully the colors don't matter. Because that would have been pretty annoying if I had to get a yellow one there. Okay, still 6 gems I have, which is not very good. Making good progress on the yarns, but when it comes to the gems, I barely have anything there, which is very concerning to me. Because I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of the level more so than the beginning of it. And I've gotten every visible gem that there is. Nothing down there. Okay. Thankfully I got those. Let's not lose anymore. Ooh, they're all big. I love when that happens. Should I go back and get more, or is that good? Probably gonna need more. It's not too far away. I'm very excited to meet Poochie in this game. I forgot what level he comes in at. I don't know if it's even in World 1, as a matter of fact, but looking forward to seeing my boy. One of my all-time favorite Mario characters. Okay, so that's good that there's another basket there for me. So there is something up here. I think I got that already. Okay, no I didn't. Hey, there's the last yarn. I have no idea what that could be. Is that like a flower? It has some sort of pink to it. I still need 8 gems, so... Give me another flower, please. These flowers are worrying me too. Hey, son of a... Okay, we're good. Those Swedish fish keep scaring me. Where did I miss one? Well, I guess I'm going back. I don't know where I could have possibly missed one at. There's nothing here. I went up here. I definitely went up there. Well, here, I think, is the answer to my question. Ah, what do you know? It was there all along. It's a good thing I came back. So now the goal is to not get hit by the Swedish fish, and I should be good to go. And here we are at the very end. Gotta get that bonus game too. I think we're at the hour mark now. So let's go ahead and do that bonus game. And it's again that one that I didn't like with all the yarn ball shooting. Because it's very hard to aim. Or it's not hard to aim, but there's like little time for it. So let's see which one this is. Ooh, a cow. I didn't even think of that. Moo Moo Yoshi. You know, I think that's what the cow should have been called in Mario Kart World, as a Moo Moo. I have no idea what they were thinking with just calling it a plain-ass cow. But shy but deadly. Kinda don't know what I should do, gang. Let's just go through it, because the last two Let's Plays, each episode was like way too long, I think. And I don't think anybody's gonna be watching me for that long, so maybe I should just wrap it up after this level. I know it wouldn't be consistent with one world per episode, but I don't want each episode being 2 hours long. Or maybe this... Maybe I should save this one for next time. Maybe, who knows? Because I don't think I'm going to be completing World 1. Because it takes me like 20 minutes for each level on here. What do you know, I get hurt by my own bomb. That was very satisfying to do. And I have no yarn to get up here. How do you like that? There's no baskets or anything for me. So let's go back over here. Okay, I already got 8 of the stamps, so that's good. Honestly think this might be the final level of today's episode, because I don't want each episode being so long that nobody watches it. let's see what's in here. See, I need 3 more hearts. There's nothing up here. No cloud thingy. So what do we turn into this time? I think we turn into Mega Yoshi. Yeah, we do. It's Mega Yoshi. There we go. Just like my amiibo that I have, that I love very much. Yeah, you gotta make sure to get all these gems. You see, I would have missed that one. That was... Was there a yarn thing in there? I don't remember if there was again. I guess not if I didn't miss that one. So let's see what pipe number 2 has in store for me. Satisfying to do. "14 out of 20. Should I be concerned or not?" It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I really hope there's nothing in this room here, because if there is, there's no way of coming back. So yeah, there's no cloud or anything, so I think I'm okay to leave this area. Okay, thank God. I was afraid I missed one again. But you also gotta be careful not to stand close to these bombs, or else you will get hit too. I'm just making sure to get these in case, because you guys know by now, if you hit enemies, something might pop up. You never know. It's always just good to check. Okay, this part's a little bit tricky. Because if you destroy your path up here, you are screwed. See, because there's that. There's also this. Okay, so we did that pretty easily. And there's even more up there, so... So we're gonna have to go back and get another bomb and do that. Just make our way down, because if you destroy all the stuff on the bottom, you have no chance of getting up there again. And you will be in a pickle, so... Haha, there we go. Last flower. Excellent. And our... Yeah, there we go. We got everything. We got the stamp. Got the good health, too. So let's not get hit by anything else. Yeah, that's good. I was worried there was a shy guy with a needle pointing up to get me at the bottom there. Let's check our runtime. Hour and 16. I think we'll pretty much wrap it up after this bonus game. Because yes, I know it's not going to be one world per episode like it was for Galaxy and all those things, but I don't want everyone to be bored to sleep by the time they're done watching me, so I'll try to make the other episodes even shorter than this. It's just, it feels really good to play this again, so I kind of got carried away and lost track of the time. But even though it was on the longer side, I hope, if you're still here, I hope you enjoyed regardless. New power badge. And of course, we end it now when everything's free. I like that. Shy Guy Yoshi. Okay, I already know that's going to be a very fun level. I think that's Claw Daddy Beach. Yeah, Claw Daddy Beach, the beach level with all the crabs. So that'll be the first one we get to when we play next week for Yoshi's Woolly World. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this brand new Let's Play series that we're doing here on the Shemp channel. Something different, and I hope it allows all of you to start to appreciate the game more, to buy it, to play it if you haven't played it yet already. So I had a great time. I feel much more alive today than I was for the past couple of weeks. I have a lot of love and passion for this game, and it was a lot of fun to finally play it and talk about all my memories and nostalgia for this game with all of you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss next week's episode. Make sure you follow the Instagram and the Discord and all the social media garbage in the description down below. And I can't wait to see you next week. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.